2023 has just started, but the battle for the 2024 Lok Sabha elections has started to gain momentum already in different states of the country. BRS President and Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao will officially sound the poll bugle from Khammam today. KCR will be holding a mega public meeting this afternoon in the presence of AAP National Convener and Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal, Kerala CM Pinarayi Vijayan, SP Chief Akhilesh Yadav, Punjab CM Bhagwant Mann and CPI's D. Raja. The BRS says that all like-minded leaders have come together to present an alternate political force against the BJP and also against the Congress. Meanwhile, taking pot shots at KCR, the BJP has said that KCR's days in Telangana are numbered and that people actually desperately want to oust him.
After the formation of Bharat Rashtra Samiti, we are a national party, unlike a national front or an alliance or something. It's a proper national party who wants to work across the states with like-minded parties, a consortium of like-minded parties who believe that much has not been done by both the national parties in this decades of existence of our nation. You're going to see a spectacular occasion in Khammam where Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, the Kerala Chief Minister from the CPM, Shri Pinarayi Vijayan, and of course Akhilesh Yadav ji. All of these together coming on one platform will definitely be an occasion.
Newfound friendship between TRS and the left parties, which was evident in Mungoad by-election. He wants to take advantage of it. People of Khammam will not forget just 5 years back when farmers who were demanding a better price for chilies were handcuffed. KCR may be doling out the Raitu Bandhu to farmers, but his his approach, the manner in which he dealt with farmers has been very lopsided, and particularly the procurement of food grains, maybe farmers have suffered a lot.
Finance Minister is made an in charge for this public meeting. That itself clearly shows that they want to manage the show with the help of the money. The money which comes from the all illegal activities. All persons those who are involved in the land scams, they were being given the opportunities to serve the BRS in different states. With the help of that money, they want to use the officials and they want to take the RTC buses and they want to take the help of the motor vehicle inspectors. They want to seize all the vehicles and they are going to put a pressure on all the officials and try to collect the people and try to show a show in Khammam. So after 4.5 years of your ruling, the people of Khammam have given a report and result that you are not fit for Khammam people.
Now we're joined by my colleague Swastika, who joins us live from Khammam. Very good morning to Swastika. Now the BRS, earlier the TRS, performed dismally in Khammam despite having a landslide win in the state. Why have they decided to kick off their mega rally in Khammam while they are battling allegations from other parties saying you have unfulfilled promises here? What is the reasoning behind kicking off in Khammam when clearly the public sentiment doesn't seem to have changed because this is a Congress killer?
Well, Shilpa, KCR is on a mission to focus on areas where the party has traditionally not performed well, and in that context, the reason of this mega rally being held in Khammam assumes significance. This is a border town. First things first, the TRS in 2018 managed to get only one assembly seat here, and the rest of the seat essentially went to Congress. This is a TDP. TDP also wields good support here on the ground, and so does the left. KCR has strategically tied up with the left parties. He did so in Munugodu and that yielded him results there. Even here, the KCR has tied up with the left parties once again to convert their voters into the BRS's vote bank. Secondly, this is an area which is also being eyed by new entrants. Example, Chandrababu Naidu, whose party TDP is completely routed from Telangana, suddenly makes a comeback here, announcing that the party is going to put in efforts to revive the TDP here in the state of Telangana. That's interesting because this is one area where the TDP still wields considerable support. The other aspect is Sharmila. Sharmila too draws a lot of support here based on the sympathy factor, considering that Khammam was a bastion for the Congress and late CM YSR. So playing on these factors and narratives, KCR essentially wants to establish the fact that even though this has not traditionally been our bastion, we are going to make sure that we go all out in such areas. And it's not just Khammam. There are several areas where the party has revived its strategy in a bid to focus and ramp up its voters on the ground. They've gone into micromanagement election mode, asking all their leaders to be at the ground to maintain that connectivity. Similar strategy is also being adopted by Bharatiya Janata Party.
Stay with us, Swastika. Now we're joined by Mr. Udit Raj of the Congress. Very good morning to you, sir. How do you view this mega rally that's being kick-started from Khammam by the BRS? They are saying Congress cannot have it easy at Khammam anymore, that we are ready to cut into their vote bank. What do you think about the efforts made by TRS, now BRS? And also, are you worried by the kind of massive support that they're getting now from the left parties?
This is not the right time. This is the time to prevent fascism and communalism. I don't know what strategy they have. If they are really serious about issues like unemployment, curbing of price rise, communalism, they should be united under one banner. And doing this will definitely help BJP. However, they are free to do it, but still our effort will be to pursue them to fight unitedly. In some of the places where there will be clashes, there of course situation is different, but at the national level, it's a Congress party which is an alternative, and there is no doubt. Not that a Congress person I'm speaking, that even masses have started speaking that Rahul Gandhi is the only leader who is not only stature of Modi, but his popularity has showed up like anything. And see, hundreds of thousands of people joining, and from Kanyakumari to Srinagar. And not only this thing, that our leader has been consistent on the issues of communalism and other issues, even incursion of China, etc. But these regional parties, why don't they speak about incursion of China, price rise, unemployment? And their permutation combination is only to come back to the power by alluring the masses, by caste permutation combination. But when it comes to national issues like unemployment, price rise, I said another even border issues and other international affairs. But I don't think that any party even is other than Congress even has any opinion about the foreign policy. After all, India is a country that has to be led. And in fact, currently there is only one leader, that is Rahul Gandhi, who can lead, who is leading also.
Okay. Sir, stay with us. We're also joined by Mr. Krishna Sagar Rao of the BJP. Very good morning to you, sir. The PM appreciated the efforts of Mr. Bandi Sanjay in the area. What do you think about the work done by BJP in Telangana and specifically Khammam? Do you think now the BRS could have an edge with this mega rally that they're planning, with actually an attendance of 5 lakh apparently?
See, what KCR is trying to attempt in Khammam today is political optics. He is trying to turn the tables and question Narendra Modi ji while he is an incumbent chief minister of one state, and we as opposition and the voters should be questioning him in the next election. So he is basically trying to change the goalpost. And Bharatiya Janata Party and the people of Telangana, the voters, understand what he's trying to do. So BRS is just it's a figment of imagination, and he's going to actually use up the hard-earned taxpayers' money for this show-off. Nothing is going to come out of it because he doesn't want to work with Congress, because Congress is already in our state. So who is he going to work with? I mean, Aam Aadmi Party, is he going to seat share with Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi and Punjab? What is he going to do with communists? There is only one communist ruled state in this entire country, Kerala. Is he going to contest there? Who are his allies? And how is he going to become a front? So this is basically, as I said, a figment of his imagination, a very, very radical imagination at that. And he's going to actually fail at home while he attempts all this drama elsewhere nationally. It is basically the RS party changed its name. For it to actually be recognized as a national party, it will take another 10 years. Hopefully it does, but I don't think it's a possibility in the near future. So it is a game which has failed right at the beginning of the concept, and we don't have any issue with that. We don't feel it as a threat to Bharatiya Janata Party's rise in Telangana.
Okay, so the Congress and the BJP, they're saying that mega BRS rally, not a threat today. Thank you very much, sirs, for joining me on this broadcast with your views. Going back to my colleague, Swastika, and let me take across those points to her. Swastika, of course, the BRS has rebranded to get a national footprint. They also have a slogan, Ab ki baar Kisan Sarkar. Tell me about the kind of issues that KCR is highlighting and how he's planning on getting a national footprint while the BJP and Congress say, no, it's going to stay bipolar nationally.
Well, Shilpa, let me take that question across to TRS's, BRS's social media head here, Krishank Mane. In fact, Krishank, thank you so much for joining on us on CNN News 18. I have specific questions for you. First thing is, this is also being seen as an opposition show of strength. But where have these leaders said that we are in support with KCR, we are going to support his national ambitions, and are they going to work together? Is this a workable combination? That's my question.
See, it's not about personal ambitions, it's not about personal interests. KCRG believes that an alternative voice beyond only two individuals and two national parties, the whole issue of public-centric interests are being delayed and derailed. That is why there is no debate about agriculture, water, youth and unemployment across the nation, and several issues of states and states' interests too. So across, as Team India, the current government of India has failed, and you are going to see Team India of different state chief ministers and opposition leader coming here in Khammam, and we are not worried about this whole chair or the kursi politics. What we want is to talk about public issues. See, 2024, there is 1.5 years of time. People have chosen us to represent them, and KCRG believes that this government of India needs a challenger, and you will see all the challengers here right from this platform. So this coming 1.5 years, it will be only issues and issues. No one is talking about poll alliance, pre-poll alliance, post-poll alliance, who will come into power. No, that is the issue of both the current national parties, be it the BJP and Congress. But when you see the likes of KCR, Kejriwal, Pinarayi Vijayan, Bhagwant Mann and Akhilesh Yadav, you see any of their speeches or whatever they are talking only issues of people, issues of the land, be it state or the nation, that Congress and BJP has failed to address, and that is why we want to bring a new thought process through Khammam's meeting.
But Krishank, all of this on the surface seems very vague, because if you want to talk about the issues and take on a Modi government at the center, there is a lack of opposition unity in this sense, because look at what Mamata Banerjee is trying to do, look at what Nitish Kumar is trying to do. Mr. Kejriwal, who is throwing his support behind KCR today, is himself a PM aspirant. That's what analysts say. Mr. KCR also harbors national ambitions and also harbors PM aspirations. That is something that is perhaps well known also with all of us who've covered politics. But where is this combination going to work? Who is going to lead this combination, and how long is is it going to sustain itself? What is the next itinerary? So far it has always been leaders, group of opposition leaders coming together on the platform, holding hands together, but there has been no concrete way forward. That's the question that people are asking.
See, if nothing has been tried, that doesn't mean it will not succeed. Today we are taking a step because, as you said, where are they heading to? Where is Mamta ji heading to? Her fight is on the current government of India. What is Stalin ji's fight against? It is against the government of India, which is throttling the state's interests. The same with these leaders who are sharing the platform today. They have all succeeded in their fight against Modi ji. So definitely Bharatiya Janata Party has to answer their questions. How many days will Modi ji dodge away? He's been dodging away the media. He cannot dodge these leaders who will talk people's issues.
All right, Krishank, thank you so much for joining us. Shilpa, back to you here from Khammam Ground Zero.
Thank you so much for bringing us that very important voice from there, Swastika. Let's also listen to what Neelam Ramesh, YSRTP, National Media Spokesperson, has to say. Very good morning to you, ma'am. YS Sharmila has said that that people of Khammam are actually not going to believe KCR because of all his unfulfilled promises. Be that as it may, national parties are believing in him, be it the Aam Aadmi Party who is there to support him, the kind of support that he's getting from national leaders in this mega rally today. How do you view this support, and who is supporting YSRTP?
See, like this, coming to nationwide, if you take Khammam, in last 9 years, what KCR has done for Khammam is nothing. And if you see even if you see the campaign of KCR, this campaign is not for the national. He wants to show his own MPs are going out of his PRS party, the so-called BRS. So he wants to prove that the people that he's doing an event. Basically, we take it as very simple. It's an event and it's a diversion of the subject. He is not taking care of anything of the Telangana state. He is purely working as a campaign manager for his own party. And coming to YSRTP, the people are with us. And our Sharma madam is going to fight from Paleru. She already announced. Only because of she announced from the Paleru, then the actual reactivation of the KCR team has started. And based on the activities, you know, there is MP also going out of his party. You don't know which party is going. And KCR is in dilemma. And you don't know what to do. Just he want to show there is some activity. If it is a national party, why can't he launch his party out of Telangana? And why is he in Khammam? If you see the 100 acres of today is in power, means he's spending the money of the government, of Telangana people, the hard money of the Telangana people, not from his own party.
So the fact is that while he has support in Telangana, he's actually chosen Khammam, where he doesn't have a stronghold. One of the weakest places of his power in Telangana is Khammam, and he's decided to start it there. So he's taken it as a challenge.
No, it's not as a challenge. It's very simple. In other places, now people will not allow him to conduct his own party meetings. Why? Because his MPs, his MLAs, no one is working on ground. They're doing just event management, and this is an open space. Now they thought no one will object anything, and they have tried. Now you see, the people are saying, what is BRS? They're saying they're trying. For trying, they're spending money of the Telangana people's money. Okay. And not only that, if you see today, you are saying that the national leaders are coming there. All these national leaders are independent. They are regional parties. Okay. But all these regional parties will not support KCR at any given time. Just they are all the postpaid and prepaid leaders who are coming there.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for joining us this morning and putting forward your opinion. Going back to my colleague Swastika. Swastika, a lot of allegations there coming in saying, why are you using taxpayers' money to use this as a launch for your national ambitions?
Several questions being raised because the arrangements that have been made here are on a grand scale. In fact, this is one of the meetings times, and is expected here. Two people to the tune of 5 lakhs from 13 different constituencies are expected here. In fact, the top leadership of the TRS have been mobilizing supporters on the ground and arranging for this entire event for the last 3 weeks at least. In fact, ever since the schedule had come to light that the KCR government is going all out in Khammam. And the way forward and the allegations being put forth by Bandi Sanjay is that KCR is now using temples and trying to prove that he's a bigger Hindu than other leaders by advertising a temple in the likes of the Yadav temple, and he's saying, and this attack comes in the light that Mr. KCR in just a short while later will be taking all the dignitaries to the Yadav temple, and after that they'll all be brought here. So the question that Sharmila's team has also raised, and Sharmila, why is interesting here is because this is one area where Sharmila, who is relatively new to the politics of Telangana, is eyeing. There are many supporters, as I mentioned earlier, who supported the YSR family, who supported loyal supporters of her late father, in fact late CM YSR, and this is an area where Sharmila really wants to make some inroads in a way to establish herself as a player. And the question that she is raising is, at whose expense are you conducting a mega rally like this? Something that the TRS should certainly answer.
Thank you very much, Swastika. All eyes there on Khammam today for that mega rally, and Swastika will be keeping a keen eye on it. Now,